Hey, Luca. Not Brandon. How you doing, bro? Sorry, bro. I'm like mad tired. I'm more tired than I was yesterday. So I'll probably only be on for like an hour. Hey, we're strong. Thanks, Warstrong. I mean, you saw me before. No, I just been busy, bro. You know, regardless if I go to sleep late or early, I wake up the same time. You've seen me with this haircut before, Warrior Strong. I've had the same haircut since a month. And you've definitely been here multiple times within the last 4 weeks. I don't remember. Maybe my hair was just styled differently. When Duncan. Oh, your school break or spring break is already over? Oh, you're used to my longer hair? No, I have not tried the new Taco Bell Mystery Lux box. I've seen it, don't really have interest. I do like Taco Bell though. Which AP classes are you taking? Hey Jaden. Do you take any IB classes? Hey Maria. Gives you bad reputations. What do you mean bad rep? I think you mean something else. Regular. Would I go crazy style on it for 100 mil? I don't even know what that means. How'd you get reputations and toilet mixed up? Welcome, Vale. Welcome and Able to Gray Hill, Leo, Andres, Perez, Tom, Capoli, Michael. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? How's your weekend? If purple was a flavor, what flavor would it be? Grape. But on a more serious note, you know, grape is so basic. If purple was a flavor, I think it would taste like the number 8. It would taste like the number 8. What's my ethnicity? Filipino. Where is this? California. AP Calculus AB or BC? That's disgusting, Warrior Strong. That was disgusting, bro. That's honestly disturbing. The more that I think about it, the worse it gets. I've only seen clips of Skibidi Toilet. And isn't it like there's a head inside a toilet bowl? Oh, BC. Yeah, I don't think I took BC. So I only took AB. Do people actually say that though? I know what Skibidi Toilet is. I've never heard anyone say that joke though. In 2023, what? No, I've never ever heard that joke. I've heard of Skibidi Toilet, but I've never heard of that question joke. Raise your ya. Which bot? Well, you think Warrior Strong is a bot? Warrior Strong has been watching me for I think a year now. I think. Or if it's almost a year. My favorite Sonic character? Shadow. Level 10 Gyat. It's a big bot? That's crazy. Hey, Bunyan Rings. I mean, I think Shadow is the coolest looking Sonic character. Or, in the Sonic universe, Shadow is the coolest character. You don't know who Luca is? Man, maybe you haven't been here for a while, Warrior Strong. You like Tails? I have a Tails plushie. I want it. Also at a claw machine. Metal Sonic? I don't remember how Metal Sonic even looks like, to be honest. You guys know who... Hey, Hannah. Do you guys know who Mega Man is? Not from the Sonic universe, but from the Mega Man universe. No, I think you guys are around the same age, Luca. I'm pretty sure you guys are around the same age. And if anything, it's possibly, what is that one law called? The Romeo-Juliet law? The guy with cannons? Yes, the guy with cannons. Bro, I love Mega Man. Hey, Ali, how are you? Hey, Kenshin Rants. Do you like I was gonna say Genshin Impact, but that's different. Kenshin... It's an anime, right? Like a recent anime? I mean, it was recently redone or remade, I think. It's a guy with a sword and he doesn't like fighting or something. Yes. Rurouni Mishin. Or Kenshin. Yeah, that one. Boy is probably not coming, to be honest. It's for him it's like almost 2 a.m. And I know he has school. See, I knew I recognized that name from somewhere. Man, I didn't know you're so well versed in anime, Bunyan Rings. I do remember Samurai Jack. You know, I really like Samurai Jack, but I don't think I remember the storyline. Like, I remember watching it alongside with Powerpuff Girls, but I don't remember the storyline of Samurai Jack. I did not know the author of Rurouni Kenshin is a PDF. I don't even know the voice actors and authors of, I think, most animes I watch. I have not watched Trigun. How do you know this, Luca? I've paid for Crunchyroll for the longest time. And maybe I just don't read the news. Yo, what's crazy is PC is just cheese pizza backwards. That's scary. It's so good, it reminds you of Cowboy... You know, I've actually never watched Cowboy Bebop either. I've paid for anime for maybe longer than most of you guys have been born. To be honest. I'm just flexing my age, I guess. Ooh, Yu Yu Hakusho. That's a good one. I don't even know who Rocky is either. Hey Rain, how are you? You finally changed your name back to just Rain. And I feel like you've had that profile picture before, it's something similar. Rurouni Kenshin is a good show. I think I only watched the first season though. I think I started the second season and I just never finished it. Yo, I do not like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's not my cup of tea. Yo, the author of Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter needs to speed it up, bro. I'm good. How are you? I missed you in these lives. Sorry I wasn't here. Remember, no, y'all don't owe me anything. You don't have to apologize. You don't owe me you don't owe me anything. So I'm just glad that you guys decide to choose to be here or not to, or if you choose not to be here, that's fine. I appreciate you being here though. Do I like eating noodles, like ramen noodles? Yes. You're a nerd? I'd classify myself as a nerd, I suppose. You watch at least one episode of Rurouni Kenshin every day. There's not that many episodes. How can you be famous? Honestly, you have to be okay with feeling embarrassed or cringe. Embarrassment is such an underexplored emotion. People are so afraid of feeling embarrassed that they don't go out their comfort zone. What's your question, Jita? Almost anything, D. I did not know that, Bunyan Rings. Do I like Transformers, like the show, or is that code name for something else? Anime and school nerd? Do I use AI? Very, very rarely. But honestly, as I apply for more work, because I work in software engineering, they require me to learn AI. You can make someone famous who wants to be famous. It costs money. If I were to take the circumference of the sun and times it by the speed of light, what's your question? Could I theoretically go far enough? Oh wait, if I were to take the circumference of the sun and times it by the speed of light, could I theoretically go far enough to space and see the path of the Earth? What does taking the circumference of the sun have to do with anything? Could I theoretically go far enough to? Yeah, because anything faster than the speed of light, you would be going in reverse, right? Hey, Bunny Starberry, long time no see. How are you? Oh, you're a software engineer too? I got laid off, so it's been a minute for me. But I used to be a software engineering manager. Slam Dunk, or I've never seen either of those Bunny Rings. Hi, Gian Nadzari. You consume people like me? What does that even mean? Hey Eve, my day is alright. Honestly, I'm tired. I got bleeped or beeped. I wonder what I thought I said. Software engineer. Was I bleeped again? Where at? It was a small company, so I'm not willing to share what the name of the company is. It was just that once. Hey Black Convoy, long time no see. Favorite color? Black, white, gold. Sometimes silver. Depends, actually. It depends if you're saying favorite color as to wear. That's the main colors I like wearing. If you're talking about decoration, interior design, I think it depends on the the style. DC or Marvel? Marvel. I feel like the Marvelverse, in terms of like cinema, is so much better. but I'm expecting DC to catch up soon. You know, going to visions and education. What does that mean? Why would they mute them? I don't know. I think it's because they said they would consume you. And I have no idea what that means. Maybe it's something bad. I have never gotten my personal color analysis. You could go live with 0 followers, Wheels. You don't even need any followers to go live. Your favorite color is sky blue. The sky just makes you feel peace with yourself. Sky blue is nice. But you mean sky blue or you mean like mint blue? How are you supposed to work out? It's actually so incredibly embarrassing. Honestly, I get it. I am so skinny, bro. Whenever I go to the gym, I get super self-conscious. They are unmuted. I think they left though. Recent DC is very good. Yeah. Marvel already has the ball running. They already have the momentum. Marvel Cinematic Universe. I haven't read enough Marvel comics to give an opinion. It says you need 50. As far as I know, I've definitely seen people with like basically no followers. It depends on what kind of account you have. And if you have a agent already, you could go live whenever you want. Yeah, Jackson is the GOAT. Jackson is... Jackson is possibly, I think, my 3rd subscriber of all time. Like, the longest running subscriber. 3rd subscriber, like, out of... I think Justice was 1st and Ali was 2nd, then it was Justice. Or Justice. And then it was Jackson. Jackson has been here for a minute. Oh, you stream now, Bunny Starberry? What do you stream? Why are you going Wheels? Thanks, Hashrama. How was your gym session? You're the 1st? I'm pretty sure it was Justice. It was 1st. Jackson, let's see. Oh wait, he unfollowed me and then refollowed me, so it doesn't even tell me how long he's been following me. Hey Brax. Brax as in Braxton? Or are you a different Brax? Oh, the purple app? Oh, you play Overwatch? Bro, do you... Because people on Overwatch, they always crash out. Are you a crash out? Is that right? Are you a crash out? Hey Fox, how are you? I don't like JoJo's Bizarre. Can I call you URL and not link? If that's supposed to be a joke? I mean, you could. Who's stopping you? How to stop mom and dad from arguing? Honestly, that's a hard one. Because it depends on why they are arguing. What's my SSD? What does that mean? No, I have not been following the calisthenic. Bro, you only sent me that like 2 days ago. I'm so busy, bro. I still have to plan my trip. Like, I know I'm going. I have not really worked on the itinerary. You don't crash out, you think? Oh yeah, it's kind of hard for me. I mean, I feel like I'm a tough crowd. Like, I get the joke when I read it. So, if I get it really quickly, and it's just an okay joke, I'll appreciate it. But if I'm caught off guard, then yes, I'll laugh. So, I apologize for not laughing, but I think it was just kind of basic. You can use telepathy. You like talking to people, though? I like talking to new people. That's why I stream, too. I think I'll just rest up. Alright, Hashrama. They call you Matilda? Are you a they, them? Or she, her, Jackson? If you're Matilda? Tuesday? It hasn't been that long already, bro. Oh wait, because then I went somewhere on Wednesday. I was not home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I'm going on my trip in 2 weeks. Can you talk about politics? What about politics? No, you're a he, but you said you're Matilda. Or people call you Matilda. I think talk to strangers within reason and within safety is fun. Yeah, it's in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'll already be streaming in Paris. How many times should a person chew their food before swallowing to prevent choking? 30 times. I actually know that. You're supposed to chew your food at least, I think, 25 to 30 times before swallowing it. And it's actually really healthy and safe to chew your food more times to prevent choking and also to prevent air, to prevent you swallowing air. Where am I going? I'm going to Europe. Are you assuming Matilda is only a female's name? I'm assuming Matilda is only a female's name, yes. No, it's not for work. Bruce Lee? Man, I'm laughing, I'm crying, Steve. Helps with digestion. What car do I drive? I don't. That's personal information. I'm not willing to say that because I've had one or more stalkers. I mean, the last time I had a stalker on my stream was maybe a year ago now. But that's why I gotta be careful with what I say on here. I was born and raised in California. Yeah, Steve, your Bruce Lee joke was hilarious. Yeah, one time I was just walking around my house and they were just saying how they were making a blueprint of my house. And to me, that definitely was stalkerish. I mean, not like legitimately, like not legitimate stalkers, but enough comments for it to be very uncomfortable. Favorite song? Maybe Death by Maiden Heights. Yeah, but what is the police gonna do to someone who's online? My ideal? It almost sounds like he misspelled idiot. Hey, Bill Walton. Are you part of the Walton family? Why would anybody can't even spell stock correctly? I don't know. A lot of people are weird. How big is what? You told me that? What did I tell you? No, were you the one who told me about the I'm not cute anymore trend thing? Hey, Spirit Young. Thanks for your... I don't know, my Siri guest was listening. Nope. I'm not talking to you. You're good, Spirit Young. You don't... Remember, y'all don't owe me your time. You don't owe me a follow. You don't owe me a like. If it's your choice. It's not mandatory for you to follow me, to donate. You know, I just appreciate you guys being here. Now, if you do end up choosing to follow or choosing, again, all about choice here, then it's much more appreciated than me saying, oh, make sure you follow and like the live, blah, 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 blah. I just feel like it's embarrassing. Yo, thanks for the surfing penguin in the rose. I've never seen that gift before. W. Jackson in the chat. You are just not the rich side of the family, and you're smiling. I guess they're right, you know? You don't have to be rich to be happy. How should you convince your parents to sign you, or how should you convince your parents to sign you for, or sign you to enlist in the army at 17 as a special operator. I don't understand the question. I always read that encourage people to share your life. I mean, for me, it's really... Okay, I mean, I always give the same example. It's your birthday. Let's say, for example, it's your birthday. I don't want... Yo, thanks for the tiny track. And the teddy and the creeper. I appreciate it, Jackson. Let's say it's your birthday, right? Now, if you tell me happy birthday because you know it's my birthday, I feel seen and I'm thankful. If I tell you that's my birthday and you should greet me happy birthday and you tell me happy birthday, I mean, I'll be grateful, but it doesn't feel the same, right? If you choose to follow, if you choose to like the live, if you choose to donate, I think that means so much more than me asking you to do something and then you doing it. Have I got a job? No. What is your favorite musical instrument? Piano. Definitely not $200, bro. You know, it shows me exactly how much I get on my live streams, like in real time. Let me see if I can show you. Look. Right here. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I should move it. Right here. See him? So it tells me like how much people donate. And it says here and it updates. So this is how much I will make at the end of the stream. This is gross. Still taxable. So after taxes, let's say it's $1.50. So I'll make $1.95. That's still with taxes in it. So yeah. Just for transparency. So if I don't get any gifts, I make $0. I make $0. So this is kind of like I'm just donating my time, to be honest. You have something really important to ask? What is it, Jackson? Yeah, I don't know how you're number 2. I don't know how this system works aside from gifting. Why did Bunny Strawberry die? Die what? Alright, take care, Hamid. How do you cure your mental illness? This is not a medical information stream. I cannot provide any medical advice. Hey, Doug, how are you? No, TikTok gives me 50%. It's originally 50%, 50%, but since their new system about a year ago now, there is something called skill rewards. In order to get the full 50%, I have to get a certain amount of heart me's per week, and I have to complete like certain goals. Link of the face? What face? Will I do the dance? I don't even know the dance anymore, Jackson. Oh, it might be the likes too. So for example, a galaxy, right? A galaxy, if you buy the TikTok coins from the TikTok website, it costs on average just about $10. So let's say you spend $10 on that galaxy, you send it to me. I only make at most $5. That's only if I hit my goals for my skilled rewards. If I don't hit those, I'll probably make more like $4. So your $10 that you send me, if you send me a galaxy, yo, Jackson with the galaxy, yeah. Thanks for the galaxy, bro. Yeah, so look, so Jackson just sent me a galaxy, right? He just paid $10 for that. At most, I'll get $5 if I hit my skill reward goals. The least I'll make is $4 gross $4 gross. So then that's still not net. So minus taxes, maybe like $3. Yo, Jackson really wants me to do the dance. I don't remember the dance though. Bro. W. Jackson. Bro, I have a stomach ache. No, low-key, I do have a stomachache though. I had a lot of salmon and rice. I think I overate. I'm straight. I'm straight, bro. Yo, Jackson with the bro. Bro really wants me to do this dance. It's 10:58. No, I was not, Max. No, I was not. I forgot. I forgot to post this. You're checking the engine on your car and an acorn fell out a tree. Bro, how are you having this luck, Luca? Like this very specific luck. If anything's gonna make me cry, it's the stomach ache. I hope I don't get sick before my trip, bro. That's the worst feeling. Getting sick or feeling sick on a flight, on a long flight. How do you know if your parents really love you? Aside from providing you the basic necessities, honestly, they just care. They show up. Yo, I actually really do have a stomachache though. I have a stomachache for you. Maybe we need to stand up. I haven't plugged it in. Thanks for the... It's too late to stand up. Bro. I don't think I've ever... Oh no, I have stand up for my live streams. But from my computer though. You must all get ready to cuddle in beds. I've never cuddled before though, Bunny. So... It's just another dream on my bucket list. Dance, dance, dance. Bro, I am 31. I turned 31 exactly a month ago. I'm so kidding. Yeah, but that's not the same. Hey, Delvino. Bro, sorry. I have a stomachache, so that's why I look awkward when you're standing in my stream. You were here yesterday? I do remember you here yesterday, Amelia. And we were, honestly, we were wondering what happened to you because, like, you just disappeared. We were like, I hope you were okay. Thanks, Delfino. Yo. Maybe I ate too fast, because I did eat a lot. When will I go to sleep? Hopefully when this stomachache goes away. People hire people to cuddle. You know, not gonna lie, I have thought of entering that line of work. But I was like, that's low-key weird. You fell asleep? No problem, Amelia. Am I gonna remember you if you came tomorrow? Yes. Bro, Hamid POV comedy, yeah. I'll tell you a joke the next time you come here. I do believe in Jesus Christ. Cuddle people. As long as they don't smell. Is it weird to pay someone to do someone? I mean, it's your money. To me, I would never. To me, I would never do that. I can never stoop that low. Yeah, professional cuddler? No, well, I said that line of work. I didn't say I'd be a professional cuddler. But something along that line. What's your question, Bunny Starberry? You would never? Then then why'd you ask? Your girlfriend doesn't give you screen time. What does it mean, screen time? You said it is, not is it. Huh? Let me scroll back up. It's weird to pay someone to do someone. Oh, you said it. I mean, to each their own. You were getting sad about the other day. What happened? Jackson asked if anyone's girl did what. Likes just forces you to do anything he wants. So you like a dominatrix, Jackson? Thanks, boy. Is Parmesan cheese a condiment? No. Yo, okay, low key. What I did say, it's not a bad word, but it might be rated mature to say. But I guess no one really knew what I said. No, I did say so. I said I was talking to Jackson, and I remember I thought about saying the word, but I was like, you know what? I'll say it because I don't think it's gonna get censored. What did I say? Based on Jackson's comment, I said, is Jackson interested in... And I think that's where I got bleeped. Because that's the only thing I can think. You said I'm allowed to listen to Young Lean still, though. Oh, that wasn't beep? No, I didn't say. It was something else. So you heard me say the D-O-M-I-N-T-R-A-X? Wait. D-O-M-I-N-A-T-R-I-X. Oh, you guys heard that. I wonder what it bleeped me then. That was not something. What does that mean? Because you said your girlfriend tells you what to do. And that kind of is in line with what that word means. That mango looking mighty tasty is crazy. I have no idea what you're referring to, Bunny Starberry. Tuck? Are you sure? What did I say? I don't remember saying the word tuck, though. Oh, Foy's mango thing? Bro, I have a stomachache. I cannot do a flip. Even if I don't have a stomachache, I still can't do it. Alright, Emilia. Hopefully you feel better soon. I got bleeped again? Yo, yesterday I got bleeped 12 times. I know if I get bleeped 21 times, I believe it's 21, is when I just get banned. So. Flip? cannot flip even if I have a stomachache or don't have a stomachache. Was I bleeped again? No, I've never taken Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, you can get high from that. You gain sentience from spilling water? You quit drinking water? So you do like DOMs. I am not Dominican. I think the background music kind of turned a little dramatic. I can't hear it because if I turn it louder, it's too loud for you guys. What I mean, Jackson? You like girls who are who give you instructions and directs you. That's what I'm saying. And I'm surprised, Amita, you're still here because you said you're leaving. Not that I think you should go. I just thought you already left. So, Jackson, you're just a submarine, I guess? I never said you were leaving, Amelia. I'm talking to Hamid. Hamid said, Hamid said he was leaving. Thanks for the follow, Hamid. Did I move a lot growing up? Yes. I mean, I went to 3 elementary schools, 2 high schools. No, 1 high school. 3 middle. No, yeah, I guess yeah, 3 elementary schools, 1 middle school, 1 high school. What if she's in here? Then introduce us. We're leaving and then the chat got interesting. You're wondering, how do I deal with grief? It depends on the type of grief Magician's read. If it's a death of if it's a death of someone close, depending on the relationship I had with them, honestly, I just take time off. I'll take a long time. If it's a pet, I've never had a pet, so I cannot really comment on that. But in general, I just honestly sort of like meditate in a way. You got a cat? I've never grew up with pets. And I still don't have pets. Yeah, I've never had a pet. I do dog sit from time to time though. I asked you what the bruises were from. What'd you say? Yo, Jackson, that's kind of personal there. You know, we listen and we don't judge. We don't need to know how many hickeys you have, bro. I think the best thing to do is cry. Yeah, to have that emotional outlet. That too, a support system. How were the views today and yesterday? Yesterday, it was not great. Today, it's not great either. The views today is not great either. But the chat is good today. How did you get your hands on that, Amelia? Where do babies come from? They come from eggs. This is the life of a feminist. That doesn't make sense. Honestly, same, Hamid. Toxic masculinity has definitely affected me, and I can't cry even if I really, really wanted to. The only time I cry is if I get like super, super, super emotional, and that's very, very rare. Oh, I'm not tall today, I'm just standing, Eli, because I have a stomach ache. I just said they come from eggs. You cried 3 times today? The last time I cried was on my birthday. Because I mean, all of my birthdays I always cry. I should be dancing. I honestly don't remember. It was something like this. I don't remember the. I'm not cute anymore. Na 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 na. I hope you have a speedy recovery, Bunny Starberry. Yeah, I do remember when you and Jackson had beef. We were watching The Walking Dead and it was so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Foy. Oh, I thought honestly, Bunny Starberry, you like come on my streams every now and then. I just get used to you just popping up like every other month or something. You could, Amelia, because it's illegal. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bunny Starberry. This is ice pack. If anyone's wondering. I mean, it's a little bit better from standing up. No, Jackson's actually really tall. Jackson, I think he's almost 7 foot. He said he's like 6'7". Yo, that's not actually supposed to be a joke. He's like 6'7" or 6'8". It's not frozen, but it's still cold. I got this ice pack right before the stream. The stream has already been 50 minutes. No, Jackson is definitely tall. In actuality, 6'7" doesn't mean anything. But honestly, the whole 6'7" that thing, the actual lore, like the actual meaning, it comes from a 1970s Wizard of Oz, I forgot if it's a movie or show, where Glinda says 6'7", like this. I forgot what she's referring to, but that's where the original comes from. But that's not what most people are referring to when they say it. good. To the melons. Whose melons? Her melons? Yo, who said that? Your average height? I'm below average height. Why are you saying wow? What's amazing? What does that even mean? Will this VOD be posted? Honestly, I'm willing to post this one because I didn't say anything weird as far as I remember. Can I change the mic? What do you mean change the mic? Yo, maybe it's because I pressed this button in the back. How about now? How do you tie a tie? Where's my ties? Just use this one for now. How do you tie a tie? You do this. You go. Oops. I'm not doing this one. Do this. You swirl it around twice. Right? Then you just do this. And then you fix it a little bit. You put the small in the back. Small one in the back. There. And you just fix it. Okay? There you go. The easiest way to tie a tie. Your name is... I don't know how to say that. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. I'll just call you Ander. Yes, Eli? How to cuddle Link? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you asking me how to cuddle? Or you're saying how to cuddle with Link or how to cuddle? I don't understand that question. Oh, I don't know. I've never had that experience, Hamid. So I have no idea. But yeah, that's how you tie a tie. Generational comedy run. I mean, right now I am doing stand-up. Or you could even see me hit my knee. There you go. Yes, I'm unfortunately still unemployed. You too? Same, Hamid. I applied to many jobs. There is a group chat. Not on TikTok though. It's on Discord. It's been more than a year, Tommy. And you know, I'm just lucky that I'm still alive. Bro, I've had the Discord since August 2024. Can I tell a joke? Your mom. What do you think about AI taking over jobs human ones are supposed to do? Honestly, I'm sort of okay with it, to be honest. I feel like it will force people to become more educated. Advert Discord. Yeah, this Discord is, I don't know if I could say where it is, but there is on my TikTok page, you will find a place that you could find the Discord. I'm Christian, non-denominational. Bro, I got censored again. I wonder what I said. Do you think AI will rule the world? Yeah. Yo, Foye said set me up. Bro said I should blank, and then I said the word, and now look where I am. In trouble. I'm in Los Angeles. And see, at least Bunny Starberry, when Bunny Starberry was like, oh, I stream on this app, and she typed the purple app when she could have just said the name, but she was being, you know, considerate and said purple app. Hey, Jordan. Here we go. What do you think about the big gas prices? Insane. It's about, for here where I am, it's about $5.80 already on average. $5.80. You're fine, Bunny Starberry and Ray. Yo, Foye. Yeah, never mind. Sorry, I don't like when I say I'm gonna say something and I say never mind, but then you won't even understand what I was gonna say anyways. No, you call me Lonk, right? You're like the only person who calls me Lonk. But there's this one woman who also calls me Lonk. And I think it's because you called me Lonk and she just, for whatever reason, decided to also call me Lonk because you call me Lonk. But you don't know her. You've never met her, you've never seen her. You're just trying to copy the thing. What thing? That's expensive. For a full tank of gas for me, it's $65. Alright, Luca, thanks for joining in. Good luck in school. How would she know? Because I posted your letter and Carp's letter on a different social media app. Can I tell you some relatable moments people think they're the only person who does it? How tall am I? Unfortunately, I'm only 5'4". Unfortunately. Bro, it's kind of hot in here. I'm gonna open my window. You're 5'10". Yeah, I know, I'm short. That's crazy. And that's kind of sad, Hamid. I mean, I've been single longer than most people. But I don't think I've ever said or, yeah, imagined having an imaginary girlfriend. It's kind of sad. Bro, I've been single my whole life, and I'm 31. So, pack your bags. Unless you're older than 31, you can tell me something else. Well, I'm 31, bro. I have a whole 5 years over you. I don't even have my first kiss. No cuddles. Am I kawaii? That's up to you to decide. Hey, Joe Salazar. So... Yep, not even a kiss. What's the secret? My grandma told me not to be mad often. I am standing up because I have a stomachache. not even a date. And when I say date, I mean a date where me and her, call it a date. I'm sure I've been on hangouts that would classify as a date, but it was never officially a date. What's LP? What does LP stand for? Yeah, same. What is letter plus? I don't... Oh! Oh, thanks for reminding me, boy. I just got a letter from UPS. A letter from UPS about opening a new P.O. box. And also, just to be very clear, I don't have like an issue finding girls to date. Oh, I know, actually, no, can't say that. I don't have issues. It's not that I cannot. Okay, I don't have an issue finding women who don't like me, or finding women who like me. Sorry, I don't have an issue finding women who like me to date. I have an issue of it's been so long that at this point I'm like in this top. Okay, I don't know if, bro, maybe Hamid, you would understand. Maybe you're gonna understand me. So since I've been single since forever, I don't want to waste my first kiss, my first date, my first whatever with a random. Because at this point I'm like, well, I waited this long, I might as well choose someone who I think is at least worth it, you know? Someone at least I like and they like me back. You know, if I like them and they don't like me back, it's not it. If they like me but I don't really like them that much, it doesn't feel worth it. So that's why I'm like super picky, because like, sure, I could say yes to this girl who's been trying to hit me up and trying to do something, but yeah, you know, if I didn't have this streak, I'd say, I think I'd be out there in the world. I'd be all the way out there in the world. Your girlfriend doesn't care if you're doing well? How many girlfriends do you have, Doe Jackson? Dragon Ball Super Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, or Kale? Wait, what? DBS Broly, or Kale? You said, what's the difference? Oh no, because I was teaching people how to tie a tie the easy way. How do I deal with years of mental stress? I've been unemployed for about to be 2 years now. So I'd say I could have a good answer to this. I am Chris. Honestly, I just stopped giving a blank. I would say it, but it would bleep me again. After you just stop caring-ish, but at the same time have a good support system, everything is just like frivolous. Yeah, loyalty does matter. Opinion on Gurren Lagann, a very 10 out of 10 anime. I would say one of the best of its time. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Gurren Lagann, but I just remember it was really good. Can we listen to music? Is the music already over? The music is over. This whole time there was no music. Why do looks matter more than anything? Because no matter how many people say they don't judge, they always judge. If you look at some food and it doesn't look appetizing, you're less likely to eat it. If it smells, you're less likely to eat it. But for example, durian smells horrible, but it's a delicacy. People like eating it, but it smells horrible. How can I make money with being unemployed and living in Cali? So I'm technically unemployed because I don't have like an employer. But I guess in a way I'm sort of self-employed, but it's like very, very, very little. Very, very little money to be Hamid. But I'm very fortunate to have a support system where I'm at least provided the basics. Just start rolling over and die anime. Yeah, anime's good. Wait, what gives you anxiety? Which branch do I want you to join? I want you to join the judicial branch so you can fix the court system, please. What is 1 plus 1? 1 plus 1 is purple. Jackson wants me to put the music in the Discord. Yo, I don't have Spotify Premium, bro. I don't have Spotify Premium, so it's gonna play the ads. Yo, you caught me, Foye. It's been a roller coaster this month. It's been a roller coaster for the past 2 years, man. Is this a wig? How'd you know, bro? Yo, look, you could see the lace. I mean, see? You can see some of the glue. I didn't put it properly. I mean, I would go closer, but it's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, this is fake, bro. This is horsehair. It looks cool, huh? It looks real. It looks real. Even like the scalp part, like if you like divide it inside, it looks real. I'm glad you quit drinking, bro. When you were in high school years ago, physics teacher proved 1 plus 1 equals 0. I can prove 1 equals 0.9999 right now. I could prove 1 equals 0.9999. I'm happy for you. Congratulations, Cyan. What does caviar taste like? It tastes like salt. Honestly, different caviar. I mean, I've only tried maybe like 4 different types of caviar, but they're all just salty. Wait, then how does my real hair look? Joe Salazar, please don't tell me you actually believe me. Whenever someone tells me if I have a wig, they're just trolling me and I just go along with the joke. This is my real hair, bro. So if someone jokes with me about having a lazy eye, I'll just roll with the joke. Bro. Hamid, you POV comedy. You should know that I was being sarcastic. Like, look, there is no lace, bro. Bro, I'm balding here, though. Yeah, see? This is my hairline, bro. At 31, this is crazy. That's why you gotta have some bangs. Smooth, smooth, I made smooth. What's my secret? Honestly, even my hair care routine is the worst. If you look up, you know, hair products not to use, I use exactly those ones. At least the shampoo and conditioner stuff. I could like literally use anything aside from the worst. The worst is actually Suave. So every time I use Suave, I feel like my hair got like caught up with like I would say honey, and it just feels horrible. Yeah, I'm 31. I just turned 30. I'm 31 in 1 month. So what? In terms of months, 31 times 12, 360, 372. I'm 373 months old. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Is it? 12 times 30. Yeah, that's not right. Bro, I just said I was like 11. Wait, 12 times 30. 12 times 3 is 36. No, I'm right. 360 plus 1. 360 plus 12. 372 plus 1. 370. Yeah, 373. Have I ever been to Dallas? No. I have been to San Antonio and Austin. I've been trying to go to Dallas to be honest, because I hired an intern when I used to work. I hired an intern from Dallas, and bro is like just brother from a different mother. I've been trying to visit him. He's in Dallas. I have definitely received hate from other Asians. Yeah, W. Jackson, he sent me a galaxy and a dinosaur. And roses. 2069 months. 9 months pregnant? When is your, what is the girl's name? Since you have, like, a wavy hair, the waviness of your hair can cover up a lot of thinning. Okay. Also, to be fair, I've only ever permed my hair once. Back in 2023, I think. I permed my hair once. I've never dyed my hair. I probably like used a straight iron to like curve it or curl it just a handful of times. So I don't really do anything to my hair. So maybe that's why my hair looks so healthy. I'd rather have a short, easy life. Let it grow. Atiana, you saw me with long hair. My hair used to be right here. I used to have hair that was like right here. It was almost halfway my back. I have a picture, and a lot of people thought I was a girl. So that's one of the reasons why I cut it. I do like having long hair. Not that long, but this is my natural hair color. Hey, PR Kai MX. Puerto Rico, Mexican? I've never dyed my hair, so I don't even know if blonde will look good. I don't know what that means. Katrina. Top or bottom, like... Of what? Oh, that muted. Does that mean something bad? I did go to prom. Yes? Yes, what? Oh, yes, it means something bad. I don't know how it could be inappropriate, though. When I think of bottom, I just think of you're behind. I guess that is inappropriate. But I don't know what would top mean. I don't know who Joe. Wait, is Joel Goldberg the guy from You? I've never watched it, but that just rings a bell. I've never seen it. I know of it. Just because of TikTok. Yo, it's so warm. How do y'all get rid of stomach aches? Anyways, how are you doing, Tatiana? I'm still up because I never lose. You drink water. Ginger ale? I don't have ginger ale. Drink a lot of water? I basically only drink water. You're doing okay. You're fine now, Tiana. To be honest though, I did go live and I was like, bro, someone told me to go live and I went live and they never came. But I'm glad to see you again, Tiana. You're blessing 10 people. You said that yesterday, Ryan. My condolences, Eli Monkey Boy. Honestly, I hate to say the cliche, but time will will not heal you, but will make things easier. Bro, I was just sick like 2 weeks ago. I don't want to get sick again. I don't drink alcohol, I don't drink soda, I hate coffee, it's just kind of rare for me to drink tea. I basically drink water like 90% of the time. Thanks for the follow, Eli Monkey. No problem, Eli Monkey. But my condolences. What do I think about the Jewish question? What's the Jewish question? Yo, bro, how are you, Rihan? My condolences, Hamid. Foy, could you explain? I don't know what that is. Well, I didn't honestly, even in a not being ignorant, I really don't know what he said that was so bad for you to block him. Bro, the chat is like 10 different conversations. Someone once told you you're wasting. I hate the taste of coffee. I drink tea sometimes. I don't drink soda. Okay. Foy is gonna come up and explain. Bro, I look so short.
Yo, 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 can you hear me?
I could hear you.
Okay, so, around 90 years ago, there was a student in Germany who had a question. What do you do with the Jewish question? What's the Jewish problem? Now, he came up with a certain final solution. Ever heard of that? Okay, how can I say this in terms that'll be appropriate?
Hold on. You said 90 years ago, we're talking about World War II?
80, 90 years ago in Germany.
Oh. So that's why he
and
was
that was
referring
his,
to?
Yeah, basically, also if you look at I look at his username, and he had certain symbols, which are associated with a certain group of people. And he was, yeah, what Hamid said, if that's I'm saying it right, I hope I am. But so the answer for the Jewish problem is what that guy came up with. So
That's
he was
so
basically
weird.
asking you if you agree with that dude.
That's crazy. And his bio says follower of Christ and God and family first.
Shame, but
I'm sorry. Wait.
no, it's fine. I'm on the internet. You're gonna find stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But also, earlier you were talking about that guy that asked you that question. You're like, you didn't know what it means. Like, it was a bit humorous.
No, I really didn't know.
I know, I believe you, but it's like R-rated adult stuff.
Hmm. Man, first you out Christian me, and now you out Jewish me.
Dude, this is what I'm talking about. You're really on a generational comedy stand-up run.
Yeah, but it's both unintentional and it's partially intentional, yes.
Yeah, it's goated.
Yeah, for those, I wonder if y'all actually even recognize my humor. I mean, Foy only knows because I told him ish. I mean, he kind of found out, but I confirmed it. But honestly, I'm like internally laughing every now and then because I'll say something and I feel like it just goes over everyone's head.
Yeah, I do that too.
All right, thanks for explaining. Way
Yep. How do I leave? I have not done this in a
I can
while.
disconnect you.
Okay, go ahead.
See ya. How do you become taller? You grow up. Who knew? Fettuccine is the best. Fettuccine is only pasta. That's like saying spaghetti is the best. When people say spaghetti, they just assume it's with the meatballs and marinara, but it's just the pasta. What's your question, Drake? I've been 5'4" for the past 15 years, maybe. Yo, but get older does not make sense. I said grow up. Get older doesn't mean anything. It just means you get old. If you grow up, you're growing up. You're growing up, y'all. How long have I been on live? 1, 2, 3. An hour and 23 minutes. Is both your parents not tall, Amelia? Maybe you just inherited the short gene. Fettuccine with cheese and broccoli? You're telling me you only eat fettuccine the pasta, no sauce, with just cheese and broccoli. Not a lie. You need to get canceled for that, bro. Who eats fettuccine? You didn't even say it. You didn't specify it's cooked. No sauce, but with just cheese and broccoli. You don't even say what sauce. I feel like when you think of fettuccine, you're thinking of fettuccine Alfredo, and Alfredo is a sauce. Human is crazy. Because this is how I know you're American, Cyan. This is how I know you're American. Fettuccine is just pasta, like spaghetti is pasta. It's just the shape of the pasta. That's why they say spaghetti with the meatball and marinara. Because marinara is a sauce, meatball is just the addition. Fettuccine Alfredo, fettuccine is the pasta. No. I got censored again. Oh, I know. I was also born here. I'm just saying it's your, I guess, answer. I'm not like roasting you, Simon. I'm just like, you said fettuccine with cheese and broccoli, and how am I supposed to know you mean with Alfredo sauce? You should be tall. Now, I have an idea, Amelia, but I'm not gonna share my idea. If you clean the tube of vacuum, does that make you the vacuum cleaner? Yeah. Where did I get the mats from? It's mozzarella. Opinion on religion. Um, so personally, I mean, I wouldn't call myself religious, but in other people's eyes, I am religious. I am Christian. I do believe that a lot of religions today is definitely leading or misleading people and organizing unfortunate events and crime. So it's honestly hard. It's a really deep conversation, to be honest. You can't sleep, but you have school in like a couple hours. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cyan. I guess my answer to you came off very privileged. So I apologize if I came off as condescending. Hey Momo, thanks for the follow. Yeah, F Trump and F Ice. And thanks for the follow, Hannah Faith. If you're born in America, does that make you Native American? No. Because if you're born in America, that just makes you American. Because your nationality is now part of the United States of America. Now, if the United States of America was not existing yet, and it was still just the original America, then I guess you could say you're part native. But because we're under a new government, we're just American, then you're just American, but you're not Native American. I'm sorry to hear that, Amelia. Oh no, yo, Cyan. Low-key, I thought at first I was like, I think Cyan, you sound like an adult because you were talking about drinking. And then when I was talking to you, I was like, maybe the whole Alfredo thing, maybe you're pretty young. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe I'm also tired. It's almost midnight for me. You could do a 23andMe genetic thing. Well, I hope you're spiritually and mentally safe, Amelia. Hey, Simon Lex, welcome back. Go to sleep by myself? Go to sleep soon? Sure. Yeah, it's because I still have my stomach ache. Thanks for the refollow, Simon Lex. So, last time we talked about. You know what? If I say that again, I mean, you would remember, but the chat is just going to eat it up. I was gonna say something, but it would have been funny to say in the moment. But now that I'm like over explaining, it's not gonna be funny anymore. Hey Hannah. Hey Justice. You got a good recipe? Usually, when I have a stomachache, I drink tea. A specific type of tea with honey and lemon, and that usually clears it up. But I don't have the right tea anymore, or it's I think it's expired now. You're pretty much an unk. Well, I'm pretty sure you're younger than me. Cyan definitely gives off Among Us, and I'd say you're probably like 25, maybe at most. How do you fix it in your country? The chat is always eating it up, but it's something that I said to you, Atiana, and then you replied back to me. So I was gonna do a reference to, I guess, a few days ago. Yeah, but see, I'm over explaining it, so it's just not funny anymore. Yo, you're gonna be 35? See, so I don't know if Bunyan Rings is still here. You're not the oldest in the chat. Nice. So you'll be able to run for president. Bro, I'm 31. 35 is not that far away. Have you ever heard of... No, I've never had that. G3WB3RRR underscore. Milk, honey, lemons. Yeah, you're really young, Joe Salazar. King Hatred. Queen Lovely, and check check. Am I alright? I have a stomachache. Oh my goodness. I have a stomachache and I'm just frustrated, to be honest. But it's mostly my stomachache that's making me, I guess, look like this. I don't drink soda. I don't have ginger ale. Then go to the gym, Ashrama. Yes, no, no. Maybe, maybe, slash, slash. Yo, I just remembered a joke. But it's possibly a bad joke. I mean, it's definitely funny. But it's definitely, in 2026 age, it might not be a good joke. Okay. Should I say the joke, y'all? You'll laugh to it even if it's not funny? Alright, good night, Amelia. Hold on, actually, no, no, no. I'll say the joke, Amelia. I'm gonna say the joke. I feel like you would tell me, you'll be honest and tell me if this is a bad joke, okay? Y'all, this is I mean, you know, especially in California, this might be a very insensitive joke. It's sort of a dad joke, but it might be insensitive. So that's the reason why I'm like, I don't know if I should say it. Okay. How did... Okay, you know, actually, let me make sure so because it's also, it can be a little gruesome, so let me add a story. So in Among Us, right? Everyone knows Among Us. So everyone knows Among Us. In Among Us, let's say there is red and cyan, not the cyan in this chat. So there's red and cyan, and red is the killer. Let's say if red identified as non-binary, how did red kill cyan? That's the... Well, that's... I haven't said the punchline yet, but what's your answer? So if red was non-binary, or identified as non-binary, and was the killer in Among Us, how did they kill cyan? No. So, okay, let me say it and then I'm gonna say the answer. So in Among Us, Red is the killer, and they identify as non-binary. They kill Cyan by, or they kill Cyan and the others by man, I'm saying it incorrectly. Oh no, sorry. They kill by. Wait, hold on. I have the punchline. I just don't know how to deliver it correctly. I'm just gonna say it. They slash them. They slash them. You don't get it? Because non binary, their pronouns are they slash them. You see? And now a couple of people left the stream. So maybe it was not a good joke. Yeah, I can sleep now. I mean, you don't need my permission, but thanks for listening to the joke. Bye, Amelia. Yeah, I did the delivery wrong though. There's a different way of saying it. Alright, see ya, Silent Lex. Sorry if the joke was not funny. Good night, Altiana. Why am I awake? It's 12:04 in the morning. Why are you awake? Oh, I thought you didn't think it was funny because you just put dot dot dot. I know, that's how bad the joke was, Hamid. I'm in Los Angeles. Why do you have a crying face, Altiana? That's crazy, Hashama. That's a crazy comment. Happiness or money? Happiness. Just put it. What do you mean by that? You should post more flick videos. What's a flick video? Probably typo. Money can stabilize happiness. Oh, I was like, yo. See, I know, okay, I do need to go sleep. Again, my mind's in the gutter, y'all. You know what? Pretend you didn't hear me say that. It's where you should take pictures of my outfits. I'm confused too, for you. I'm confused and tired. I should go to sleep. Did I play chess? I used to play chess. Yeah, don't worry. It's better you're confused than you understanding what I said. No, because I'm fully aware with what I said, and I'm glad that you guys don't understand. So I'm good. Just just know that you don't get it. Okay? Just no, just be happy. Let's be happy that you don't get it. Even though sometimes you never get it. I mean, you might get it. Who knows, right? Y'all, this is like, this is hilarious to me. Yeah, we'll move on. Yeah, now I'm tired. Hashrama, if you can not call me that. It makes me uncomfortable, bro. Welcome in, S Hearts. Am I going to go live tomorrow? I plan on going live tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm actually will go live tomorrow. Bro, I need to ship this to Foye. Foye said he was going to buy this. I don't know if he's actually going to buy it, but I feel like I'm getting too caught up with trying to figure out how to sell things and ship and everything. I'm just going to send it and hope it gets to him, hopefully. I've never seen The Walking Dead. I know, I mean, I've seen clips of it. I've never, like, watched it. But do I know that I am the first live you watch on TikTok and actually stay in? No. How am I supposed to know that, bro? Hamid, you literally said, like, an hour ago that you're gonna leave, and then you said you stayed because of the conversation. And also, Hamid, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, so apologies if I'm mispronouncing. But the whole point of my streams is honestly just genuine conversations. Like, if you follow, great. If you don't follow, that's fine. But I'm really big on people making an active choice in what they want to do. So I genuinely appreciate that, you chose to stay and converse with us. Whether you come back or not, it's up to you. But yeah, I really want to be as authentic as I possibly can, but at the same time be like I don't say like an average Joe Schmo, but like it's I think it's kind of complicated because it's okay. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's hard to try to figure out how to monetize because obviously, this is me just hanging out. And sometimes I bite myself, like I said, I bite myself in the foot if I don't tell people to like, go follow or whatever. But to me, it makes a big difference. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Like, sure, I'm pretty sure I probably could have gotten a lot of money from people who like are somewhat interested in me in like weird ways. But yeah, I think that's just not the way I would want it. I don't know who you are, Caterpillar. You always come in here and say that. But thanks, Brandon D. Thanks, Joe Salazar. But at the same time, sometimes I honestly don't understand why some people come back. Because literally, my streams are completely random. I don't have like most of the time, I don't have like a dedicated topic. Sometimes, very rarely, I'll do like a cooking stream or I'll be somewhere. But for the most part, it's just like, I'm just an average guy in my room talking to strangers. Marry Me is not weird, in my opinion. I just don't know who Caterpillar is. Bro, he didn't even call me chulo, but that's even crazier. That's what you meant. I just thought you meant the poppy part, and you never said the chulo part. All of this are from the claw machine. Everything you see, all the plushies that you'll ever see me with, any figurines I have, they're all won from the claw machine. Low-key, I mean, usually I would be hungry, but I swap my stomach eggs. At first, the reason why you joined was low because your phone is so dry. I'm sorry to hear that, Joe. You're good, Hashirama. I know you had decent intentions. Yeah, did I show up on your For You page or did you just scroll live streams? I don't know. Yeah, it is fun talking to randoms, but sometimes it gets lonely, to be honest. One time I was streaming and there was like 0 people, or like one random person who never said anything for like 30 minutes. I was like, I'm just gonna go sleep. And all of a sudden, 10 people came in, and it was a fun stream. I didn't get any new follows or anything, or nothing. I guess relatively indirectly financial happened, but we had a good conversation, decent conversation. People learn things. Oh yeah, because you said, "Can I call you URL instead of link?" And then I said, "Sure," and you said you're gonna leave because I didn't laugh. Joe Salazar, it says that you've been following me for 262 days. So that's what? 30, that's like a little bit, 8.5 months. So 3, 5, 7, August. You started following me in August. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you're right, July. July. Wait a minute. Why, Atiana, you're making it sound like you'll never see me again. Like, you came out of nowhere. I thought you already left. This sounds like a goodbye. Kind of scary. But, you do you, Atiana. Oh, I miss you too. I thought you said you're coming. Hey, Amelia, I thought you went to sleep. How long have you been following me, Hannah? You've been following me 299 days. So tomorrow will be 300 days. Not gonna lie, Hamid. Also, the interesting thing about my live stream is I don't know how, but I've gotten trolls to like stop trolling. I mean, at least for me. Like some people, they said they came in to troll me, but after seeing that I was just chill, they just stopped. Really? No, it says you've been following me for 268 days, Cyan. So you're also back in July of last year. Unless you like unfollowed and refollowed. Hashirama, you've been following for 454 days. Thanks, Captain Sigma Boy. Boye, you've been following for 411 days. You're gonna troll me? You're gonna troll me, and then the fact that you thought it was 15? Emilia Spams thought I was 15, y'all. That's insane. This was like 3 days ago. Yeah, I was I wouldn't say speechless, but I was like, what? I am Asian. No, it was not yesterday. Amelia was not here yesterday. So were you here yesterday? Yes, you were here yesterday because you told me to go to sleep. Remember? You told me to go to sleep, and then when I didn't go to sleep, you ended up going to sleep. You allegedly went to go to sleep. I ended the stream like 20 minutes later. I comment on chat on Discord saying, good night. And then you said something, and I was gonna say, why are you not sleeping yet? But, yeah. I was gonna play Fortnite, and then I ended up not playing Fortnite. You were here yesterday? Was it yesterday? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Amelia. You said you've only been here for less than a week, but it says you've been following me for 82 days. So you've definitely either you've followed me from a TikTok video and never been in my stream. It's the first time you've been in my stream. Or what? Yeah, it says you've been following me for 82 days. So yeah, maybe she did say that yesterday, but she's been following me for over 2 months. And 82 days ago, what did I post 82 days ago? That is crazy. I posted an awkward outfit of the day. That's probably where you followed me. Maybe. Let me see. Let me see. No. Who's this? Oh, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't see any of your likes. So. No idea. Hey, McGuac. Yes, it is still the case, McGuac. It's still the case. I've been surviving on a thin thread. But yet, I feel like miracles happen every month. I'm living with parents, to be honest. And barely, eating when I can. You think you should get started your midlife crisis? Didn't you just end your like quarter life crisis a couple of years ago though? Yeah, and honestly, it's hard. It's really hard for me to explain. Thanks for the follow, Socrates. Hard to explain because I'm both. I always okay. This is the way I explain it. I'm in the best worst case scenario. The best worst case scenario because I think this is like the lowest part of my life, but at the same time, I have good parents, decent family, a handful of people who care about me. So that's honestly just how I've been living. I hope you can get it figured out, McWalk. It's really tough, especially in this economy and everything is so expensive. Gas prices, possibly your hourly wage. Are you Asian too? I mean, it sounds like you're speaking as if you're Asian. But, Yeah, it's insane. Where I am, gas is already on average 5.80. That's crazy. Um, I'd say make sure to go look up, when you file your taxes to make sure that you're getting the most, deductions. Like, I'm not saying I know, but I'm just saying make sure, because every dollar counts. 17? I thought you said you moved away so you could have a better life. You graduate, oh no, you graduate college in 2 months? Or are you just graduating high school? Honestly, living life, depending on your situation though, living life straight out of high school, not so bad. You just get super stressed about what you should be working as. Low-key, sometimes I feel compelled to do like a video on what I would do if I was 18 again, or out of high school, out of college. But because I'm unemployed, I feel like I lose credibility to whatever I share, because people might just be like, "You're unemployed. You don't know what you're talking about." Thanks, Ashrama. I did, but your grandfather already. I'm so sorry to hear that, Amelia. Do you at least like the guy? It's been a real. I'm happy for you, Cyan. I'm really proud of you for staying sober for 2 weeks now. It bleeped. I don't know. And it never tells me when it bleeps, so I don't know what I said. And you don't have to apologize for it. It is the system. That's crazy, Amelia. That's horrible. That's disgusting, to be honest. I'm so sorry to hear that, Amelia. Well, I'm proud of you nonetheless, whether it's AA or it's not AA, you know, that you had the willpower to stay sober this long, and I know you have the willpower to keep going. Thoughts on the Jews? They're cool people. But you're like 1.5 years till. I'm so sorry to hear that, Amelia. How's that not against the law? Wherever you are, how's that not against the law? I thought you said you moved. Censored again. Hey, Ghost Trucker. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free America. Free Sudan. Free Congo. It's a very, very unfortunate situation, Skywalker. I've seen Smallville. It's a super. That's the original Superman movie. I like potatoes. It technically is, but your family doesn't care. sorry to hear that. What my name? Thanks for the share, Hamid. Loki, I kind of want to eat some candy. Possibly not a good idea, but I'm craving something sweet. Alright, see ya, Hamid. I don't know what a goy is. Have I ever had a strict diet? I'd say every few years I'll do a hard reset. Thanks, Hamid. I appreciate the feedback. And by a hard diet or hard reset diet, it's because I'll get like a I'll experience I forgot how to pronounce it. Seborrheic dermatitis, and it'll be unexplainable with what I'm allergic to. So then I'll do a hard reset diet where I'll like go, first day fasting, and second day, introducing myself to liquids, but dairy products, and then for a week, live off that, and then add different nuts, the other week, just to see how my skin and my mood reacts. If you say I know, do you really? No. Thanks for the follow, K-Rex. Ramadan is not for me, but I appreciate the invite. No, I have not, K-Rex. Hey, Soul. Hi, Mui. I'm doing alright. This candy's so bomb. No. The closest thing to me being an athlete was a runner. I don't really have my stomach ache anymore, but I am craving sugar. I shouldn't eat sugar because obviously sugar is not good for you. But I'm craving it. Oh, nice. I'm happy for you, Amelia. Yeah, I'll sleep soon. God bless you too, Hashram. Do you end up going to the gym? I don't want you to ask me almost anything. Sure, Amelia. You just said you're gonna go to the gym though, bro. How, Amelia? Now, Hashram, every time I see you, I'm gonna ask you if you went to the gym. It's never too late. There's no one in the gym right now. You can be there all by yourself. All the machines are empty. No one to look at you. Best time to go. They slash them. Hilarious. play Roblox? I don't even know what that means, Amelia. I feel like that's a drug joke, and I don't get it. I still don't get it. Even after you fix it, I don't know what that means. I'm being so for real, I don't know what it means. I have to at least take 3 days off. No. I don't know, like, in my perspective, if I do like an out of body experience, I don't see myself being in a band. I'm not a dancer, I'm not a singer. I wish I was a singer. I don't have the voice for it. I mean, I do karaoke, but karaoke and singing is different. Thanks, boy. I appreciate the support. How are they different? Karaoke is. I compare karaoke and singing different. It's like. Let me do something like an analogy. It's like Guitar Hero versus playing the guitar. Sure, you're playing the guitar, but you're not really playing the guitar, you know? Alright, good night, Amelia. Bye. You go to sleep, Movie. You have to wake up early. I know you don't wanna, but you're gonna wanna when you wake up and you're too tired. Hey, Ashley, welcome in. Trust me, you don't wanna now, but when you wake up and you regret that you wanna sleep late, that's when you wanna. I am literally 31. 31 years, 1 month, and 1 day. Yeah, but see, why fall asleep on the bus when you can be sleeping on your nice bed? Currently, Pearly, if you want to learn how to be emotionally intelligent, Pearly, Pearli, I think it's 3 E's. Pearlie. When you become emotionally intelligent, watch her. I used to watch a lot of Unbox Therapy and MKBHD. I think that's his name. Lately, I've been watching a lot of ASMR, or listening to ASMR at least. It's probably because of my latest post for him. It's also in my, I say, made in 1995. People just do the math. Hey, Tetanus Shots. Welcome back. How are you? That's crazy, Ricky. Why do I never like see you? It never says that you enter the stream, so I don't know if you're actually watching. You still can't sleep. You know, usually I'm not. I wouldn't say this, but Ricky's goated. You know, I still think about it, Ricky. I mean, I've only used it once, but yeah, I'm just so grateful, bro. um, Ricky is a real G. Your teacher doesn't cat. You get car, and cars are cats, right? You all want cars. There's a card, universal card distribution system. I think both cars cost so much. But I thought you already got a car, Mui. You have like 8 cars? Your last car, you just named it Snowball. Not 8? Maybe it was 6 then. $11? Bro. I was so sure it was like around 8. Oh yes, I do remember Princess. $65. You should go to sleep, 4 a.m. Are you gonna miss school again, 4 a.m.? I'm sorry, 4 a.m. I shouldn't have streamed so you could have gone to sleep soon. No school. Alright, good night, Joe. How long is Passover? Bro, I drive to San Diego and back. That's one tank. So $65. I paid $65 in one day. So on average a week, I'll maybe also pay around 100 or like 120. You watch something boring? Sometimes I do the same, but lately, no offense, I used to like judge people who like listen to ASMR, and then only as of like a year ago, listening to ASMR, it's hitting, bro. It works. Bro, how did you stay up? You know what? Maybe I always say this, but I should do my streams earlier and end it earlier, so you guys can just go to sleep. How do you get rid of a F in math? And you replace it with X. Alright, good night, boy. Why are you hallucinating, Kermit? You need meds. Well, do you know what may be causing these hallucinations? Good night, boy. You don't. That's illegal and wrong and disgusting. I'm surprised. See, Luca, I had 2 mods in my streams. I was gonna say no one even caught that guy. How did the energy go from where it hasn't to maximum increasing? So, how did not the energy go from where it hasn't to maximum increasing? So, I don't understand your question. I don't know. It was there for like 20 seconds. I'm not saying you should be super fast. Maybe I should have done it myself though. All because of one assignment you didn't turn in. Is your whole class just a one assignment? Is it bad? No, I don't think it's bad. I don't even necessarily think it's a burden, to be honest. I think that she might be irresponsible. And I guess maybe it might be a slight burden. But it's also not your responsibility. But because she's your sister and you love your sister, you it's a small act of kindness. How is this T30? Is that a car? What is T30? 8 take away 4 is 8. How you know? Luca, didn't you say that your company just made 20 mil? So shouldn't you? I don't know. I mean, I guess I just assumed that you would. I can't imagine it goes that much. You know, I mean, I have questions, but it's also intrusive, so I'm not gonna ask. I'm just curious. Yeah, but like, hmm, maybe I'm just missing a lot of context. Hmm, makes sense, I guess. I hope it's in a high yield savings account. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Okay, that does make sense. Thanks, Hashirama. Do you even ever go to the gym, Hashirama? Well, I'm glad that, um, you're being responsible, Luca. I mean, you're not being responsible by not sleeping, but in other ways you're being responsible. Because that is Muichiro. This is Muichiro right here. You can't really see it, it's kind of dark. I'll turn on the light, but it's kind of lazy. You found $40 in the store? Nice. That's good. Yeah, the essentials. Yeah, so they're teaching you discipline. That's good. Did I play any games? I'll occasionally play Fortnite. Very rarely play Roblox. But I used to play on my streams, I stopped playing on my streams. How did your engine on your go-kart crack? I asked you if you're still going to the gym. I know you said you should stop talking about it, but now that you said you should stop talking about it, I thought of I should stop. I start talking about it. Because now every time I see you, Hashram, I'm gonna associate you with gym. You and gym. Malcolm in the Middle, I was literally thinking about that show like this past week. And I was thinking, man, is the first episode in Malcolm in the Middle when Malcolm figures out he's like really smart? I don't remember, but I kind of really want to rewatch it just for seeing the reaction of Malcolm taking the IQ test to see that he's like really smart. Shinobu. This is Shinobu right here. And then this is Mitsuri. Then I forgot that guy's name. The other Hashira, the praying hand guy, I don't remember his name. Muitra, I've been telling you, and you know, I'm about to sell them, so they might end up going somewhere else. Yeah, Guillaume. Do you have any hot takes about anime? I dropped JJK 3 times. I dropped AOT 4 times. I never even finished AOT or Attack on Titan. So I guess my hot take is that Attack on Titan is good storyline, but low-key mid. I've never seen Invincible. I mean, I've seen the first 2 episodes and I just didn't really get into it. But I have everything you see in the background, at least all the figurines and plushies, they're all won from a claw machine. You think we should give people their flowers early? I agree. I don't know what a mark build is. I'm surprised Hashirama didn't answer you. Is Hashirama really going to the gym? 405 pounds. I mean, I believe you. It's not impossible. I do remember the softball tryouts. Did you get in? Alright, Hashirama. I'm sorry to hear that, movie. All tryouts. I feel like there's some people under 210 who could bench 405. Very few, but there's people out there. All tryouts and sunburns. Sorry to hear that, Mui. I know you really wanted to get it. But I'm proud of you for trying. I'm proud of you for giving yourself the chance and believing in yourself. You know, some things in life are just that way, but, you know, be proud of yourself for taking the chance and not sabotaging yourself early on. Yes, Sonic. Yes. So wait, it's not possible? How much? Okay, you know, actually, let me check. Anatoly Vladimir Shmondenko weighs 172 pounds. And he's a power lifter. And he could, I believe, his highest deadlift was 640 pounds. So, like I said, there's people out there. I mean, this is a professional, but there's people out there. Sorry hearing that, Cyan. Hey, cream cheese, welcome in. So it's definitely possible. Hmm. Let me see. It says how much he benches. But still. It says he could bench 220 pounds. So he's 172 pounds and he can bench 220 pounds. Hey, lose. I thought you said you also bench 210. The last time you said, I think it was 210. This was literally like 2 days ago. Not that I don't believe they can add 20 pounds since then, but This was literally like less than a week. I know, bro, Luca. You also said that you don't really come into streams, and then you said you come into streams. I know you can bulk up, but does bulking up transfer to muscle that quickly in a week? I mean, it's 1 a.m. So you should probably wake up your sister now. I'm assuming that you're 3 hours ahead of me. Oh, you know, you are 3 hours ahead. You said you're in Miami. I am not Japanese, I'm Filipino. Thanks for the likes, Elmer. How are you? Thanks for the follow, Elmer. Yo, I just remembered. I'll be in Miami in at the end of next month. Not saying anything, but I just remember because you're from Miami. I'm not saying that we're gonna meet up or anything. I just made that connection. I was like, wait a minute. What is Miami sound so? Yeah, I'll be there only for 2 days though. Yo, I'm going to Universal too, but I'm spending the whole day in Universal. At least one full day in Epic Universe. As far as I know, my plan is to be in Epic Universal on the 27th, Monday. I mean, I would rather really prefer at least you have a guardian. But oh, I wanted to do SeaWorld, but honestly, we're only in Florida for 4 days. So we're doing 2 days in Miami and 2 days in Orlando. Welcome back, Tennis Shots. Hello, Too Much Emotion. Anyways, bro, I probably should go to sleep too. I'm gonna go sleep so you can wake up your sister and do what you need to do for your school day. And I know X is here listening and possibly studying. Let's see if I can post this as a VOD. Maybe instead of, trying to do a whole ASMR X, maybe I'll just post these streams as VODs on the red play button app. And that could be its own ASMR background noise thing. Yeah, I think I'm willing to do this one I probably only said 2 or 3 things that are possibly out of pocket, but I don't think anything too bad. Yesterday, though, was kind of crazy, but I was more reserved this time. I'll probably cut off what I said just right now, so it's not on record. Alright, y'all. I think Luca already left. So, good night, Luca. Good night, X. Good night, Mickey. Good night, Dino Noah. Good night, Brent Garcia. Good night, Anna. It's Mimi's time. I'm gonna go to sleep. Why did the European American people obliterate the people of the Americas? Because they're greedy. Good night, Hannah. Man, I didn't even know you were still here, Hannah. Hope everything's alright with you. Bye. Good night. You just joined? Bro, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 38 minutes. Are you still awake, Anna? Are you gonna go to sleep? Maybe I can squeeze 1 or 2 games of COD Mobile. Oh. Alright, well, good night, Anna. Oh, I think your comment got filtered. Unknown. You said goodnight, Link. I just joined right now, and then hopping. Asterisk. Hopping what? Why did I stream? Because I like talking to random people. Maybe. I don't know. Because I know you can always just play, like, at nighttime. And either I'm either already streaming or something happens. Maybe whatever you said, Hannah, maybe it could be a, what do you call it? A double entendre. So maybe it sounds bad, but you didn't mean anything bad. I should get rest. I'm kind of tired. Yeah, TikTok ran. You know, at one time, TikTok would filter the word live. Sorry to hear that, Anna. Do you have the flu? Or is it the unfortunate usual? Yeah. Well, whatever it is, praying for you, Anna. I rebuke that sickness, Anna, in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Hopefully you recover, Anna. No problem, Anna. Anyways, I'm gonna go sleep. Or try to sleep. Yeah. Alright. Bye. Good night, Anna. Good night, Unknown. Good night, X. Good night, Dino Noah. Good night, Hannah. Good night.